Welcome, everyone. It is Friday, June 1st, 2012, and we are in the midst of exposing the cockroach globalists out in Bilderberg, Chantilly. It is Bilderberg 2012, Chantilly 3.0. This is the third time they've been there, and we are exposing them. This is going to be the biggest protest yet. Insider, and this is on Infowars right now. Bilderberg members share Ron Paul death wish, and this is from Paul Joseph Watson. During a heated conversation in the lobby at the Westfields Marriott yesterday, Bilderberg members expressed their desire to see Ron Paul die in a plane crash, according to veteran journalist Jim Tucker's inside source. The shocking exchange took place just after Bilderberg attendees started arriving yesterday morning as they were driven through crowds of hundreds of Paul-supporting demonstrators. Wasting no time to shout their mouths off, one Bilderberg member expressed his desire to get Ron Paul and all of his supporters on an airplane with a Muslim suicide pilot and take them down. Well, I think you're going to have a problem because there's a lot more than one plane full of Ron Paul supporters. And if you did that, it would energize the movement to a degree that you couldn't even imagine. And there's cops driving by. It looks like cops are giving people tickets. Now, I talked to Alex this morning, and he said that cops were ticketing people just for stopping and letting people out. And looks like that's happening now. So we're getting video of that. This is totally ridiculous. The cops obviously don't understand that their pension funds are going to be raided, that their children are being subjected to poisons via fluoride in the water, via the vaccines, via the chemtrails. They don't realize they are protecting the people who are in charge of this right now. And this is out of the BBC. Venezuela bans private gun ownership. Venezuela has brought a new gun law into effect which bans commercial sale of firearms and ammunition. So that's the problem. The people in Caracas have been domesticated. They are not fans of private gun ownership, and they're not exercising that right they have to defend themselves. That's a God-given right. You have the right to defend yourself, and if guns are what's available, then that's what you should have. Back when they had swords, they made it illegal to carry swords, for the peasants to carry swords, and now it's guns. So they're gonna keep ratcheting up these laws because they want to do away with guns. They only want police and army to have guns because then they can do whatever they want. We have another story here. Let's see. Video shows activists arrested at Bilderberg. And video from We Are Change shows two activists being arrested by Fairfax police for taking close-up photos of Bilderberg members arriving in Chantilly, Virginia. Another example of how the security crackdown surrounding this year's conference is more intense than ever before. One of the activists arrested is a veteran because they hate veterans.
All right, on screen, if you're watching PrisonPlanet.tv, you see Kevin Warsh, Federal Reserve board member. A fellow from Germany was here, got a photo of it yesterday, and we've taken a photo of his photo. It just went up at Real Alex Jones / well, it's Twitter / Real Alex Jones, and we are here. It looks like over 300 people, 400 people are here now in the middle of the day. I would guess that we'll probably have 1,000 by tomorrow. The police have engaged in egregious activities. The police are pulling over everyone that has a Ron Paul sticker on their car and searching it and harassing them and going after it. I've talked to countless people. I've seen literally 50 tickets or more. Everybody's showing me the tickets they're getting. If you pull over in a parking lot to drop people off, they're hitting you. It's not even the law. Everybody's got to fight these tickets. There are the police that went to our hotel right there. There they are. It's real funny to them, and told them, you don't give Alex Jones rides in the shuttle. I mean, we got that on tape. And then we got on board. There they go. They got a slave. Oh, boy. That's a tough woman cop. She gets to write an evil American a ticket. I mean, they just, yeah, let's walk down there. Oh, listen, I'm going to protest. I'm calling now for a protest of the Fairfax County Police. I want their numbers posted. I want an article about this, and I want everyone.
We're going to make you guys famous. We're going to make y'all famous.
Richard Reeves is very angry. That's enough.
We're going to make them famous. That's right. Somebody, I could hear somebody yelling that. That was loud.
That's Richard. Hey, Richard, I'm not going to tell you again. They're going to arrest you. We have to keep our crew together, okay? I know you're angry about the control grid. You understand it, the toll roads and all that. But this is Agenda 21. We're going to beat them. These are weak zombies who were chosen from their psych profile under peer pressure that will carry out crime and think it's funny. These are victims. These people have all been injected with cancer viruses. They all drink fluoride. I would probably say 20% of their children are mentally retarded, just like everybody else is now. These are victim zombies here. Okay, now they're victimizing another person because they're not a zombie. The zombies are going to attack people that aren't under their spell. They get threatened by it, the memory of being human. the memory of having a soul, the memory of liberty, okay? I know you got angry when you saw him at the hotel, started screaming at him, telling him don't give us rides because it's totally illegal. And you saw him laugh, and I said, hey, this is our hotel. What are you doing? The guy says, it's not your hotel, making a joke out of it. It's okay. Can you imagine how pathetic they are? All right? Now, don't get mad at them anymore, okay? You're carrying the communications box. All right, if you get arrested, I'm going to have to carry that around.
And he's the bus driver.
Now, listen, let me get back to the... And you can just show some of that while I talk. That's good, guys. Stay right there. I would advise you guys to stay back at least 20, 30 feet, okay? Anyways, now, let's continue here. Remember, these are zombies. You just want to stay out of zombies' way. You're not going to help most of them. They've been psych profiled because of their zombieism. And I'm not joking. These people are in a sleep state. Look it up scientifically. The television induces it. These are all television heads who believe all the cop shows on TV are real. They're following a template program. They're in a dream state. And I'm not joking when I say that. Look at her looking in the car. Look at him giving the guy a ticket, one of the demonstrators who dare drop people off, making money off the citizens. This is just too incredible. So they give the victim the ticket to pay to protect the criminals violating the Logan Act inside. They have dealt with the American scum for the foreign bankers who have openly bankrupted this country and say the UN and NATO now run our military. That is what you're witnessing. Another victory against America. Another victory against freedom. And the funny part is, I've got the Treasury Department report. Their pensions are already gone. And they don't care because they love the tyranny. And it's all going to come back on them. There they go. And they're going to just keep going. Bam, 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 bam.
You're seeing live footage now of Alex Jones circling the hotel where the cockroaches, where the mafia is placed, encamped right now. They're having their global meeting where they all talk about festooning and eating off our substance. He's there right now. You can be there too. You can get to Chantilly. We have the address. We're going to put that up in 1 second, and you can get there. You can be part of this. We need more people there because the more people that get there, the more uncomfortable it makes them.
We are here at Bilderberg 2012, and the police are here protecting the Bilderberg group by writing citizens, their enemy, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tickets. They roll the red carpet out for foreigner criminals committing federal crimes inside, violating the Logan Act, and they beat citizens over the head with the book. The Bilderberg group was founded by Nazis after World War II with their European cohorts in the United States to try to bring in a one-world government. Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands founded it. He had to get out of it in the 70s when he met in Virginia and got caught paying off Lockheed Martin for a bunch of weapons deals. This is a criminal group. Hillary Clinton has been fined $300,000+ in the mid-90s for a meeting. But that doesn't happen today. Now the Justice Department can ship 18,000 guns and hand grenades to Mexico to then blame the Second Amendment. The same Justice Department whose deputy head is now the Attorney General who staged Oklahoma City back in 1995. These people are terrorists, 110%. The United States flag is not hanging upside down in distress. The flag was taken a long time ago, and the enemies of this country wrap themselves in it today, and a bunch of brain-dead TV heads follow along as every cannon of our free society is thrown in the trash. But it's always the same throughout history. Things have to get really bad before the public wakes up, and that is now happening. And when we see this wicked 1984 society unfolding, we know the answer to that, don't we? The answer to 1984 is 1776. The answer to 1984 is 1776. I want to commend all of you here today, men, women, old, young, black, white, every race, color, and creed, standing in defiance of tyranny. And coming here on your own time to run a gauntlet of captured collaborator police, fully under the control of the globalists, fully ready to harass and destroy the the final threads of the First Amendment because their masters told them so, because they'll move up the rank if they do it. What do we say to the Bilderberg group? Fuck you! Delay that on the radio streams.
We've been witnessing it. We've been witnessing police pulling people over who are just stopping and letting people out in parking lots, on the side of the road, places where you could do it any other day of the year, but not today. Today, oh no, this is a no drop-off zone. This is a no person zone. And you can see some of what's going on right now. Of course, the police have barricades set up. They've been pulling people over left and right, and really just making a mess of things for anybody trying to get in there and protest. But the people will not be silenced. The people are there right now. They're taking time away from their jobs, from their lives, because they know this is the most important fight right now is at the Westfields Marriott in Chantilly. Go ahead, Alex.
You are committing crimes and your new world order will fail, criminal. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why we are here right now. You notice on the fence, this is the only fence that has a black covering on it. That's because about 40 feet over there is the main conference wing where they have their conferences. Right, so only about 40, 50 feet away is the Queen of the Netherlands. Only 40, 50 feet away is David Rockefeller.
Let's show a picture of David Rockefeller. I think we have one.
Only 40, 50 feet away
from his younger years.
All of them. The Federal Reserve heads, all of them. 40, 50 feet away is all of them inside of there right now. They can hear you. They know you're out here. You're not going to kill Ron Paul, you murderers. And even if you did, you're not going to destroy the idea of liberty. Ron Paul, 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 Ron Paul.
They're having a little Ron Paul with their lunch. The Bilderberg cockroaches.
We've got breaking news. We've got breaking news, dude.
Go ahead.
The Associated Press is here. We finally forced the dinosaur media to cover the criminal event and the Logan Act.
Yes.
Washington Times, the Drudge Report, WorldNet Daily, Infowars.com broke the first blockade, and we commend everybody and everybody that's here. But the Associated Press, believe me, that's the biggest news outfit that feeds all the main propaganda chains. If they're here, a big deal, and we need to continue to demand the media cover this real event. If you have 130 movie stars meeting in secret, there'd be 15 helicopters over us right now. So I'm going to go talk to the Associated Press. You guys keep bullhorning.
Who decided to come out? Why? Because you showed up. Because all the protesters out there showed up. Here we got more cops here. Look, trying to arrest people. Look at that. Look at that. They're arresting somebody live on TV right now.
You guys are out of line.
You guys got it all wrong. Oh my goodness. What did they take that guy away for? He wasn't doing anything. He was crossing the street. They just came out and singled some guy out of the crowd and grabbed him and took off.
Get off the street. Thousands of people watching. Thousands of people right now, sir. Thousands.
They're just singling people out and grabbing them.
Hey, true colors are showing. Thousands of people watching.
Okay.
Thousands of people watching. Thousands of people watching right now, officers. Thousands of people watching right now, officers. Thousands of people watching. This guy's filming it over. Again. This is illegal.
This is incredible. Right now they have a protester, a peaceful protester. He wasn't doing anything wrong. They have him pinned up against the car. And it looked like all he was doing was crossing the street. We're watching it live as it unfolds right now. The site is Chantilly, Virginia. It's the site of the Bilderberg 2012 meeting at the Westfields Marriott. Looks like we just lost a signal off of one of the Ustreams. Look at that, treating that man like he's a terrorist when the real terrorists are right inside the building, right inside over there. This is a total travesty.